Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to another episode of Funday Sunday. And today we are showing off a rather amusing moment with my Tashkent. Now the Tashkent's, it's actually not a bad ship. In my opinion, she's nicknamed the Trash Can. And as you saw there for a second, there was a enemy Pensacola. Now the Pensacola's armor isn't the greatest in the world. Its armor is terrible. It is very flimsy, hence the name Pepsi Cola. So I loaded AP, fired a salvo, hoping to get, maybe a good damage. He starts to turn away, and watch the salvo go in. Can you guess what's gonna happen? A detonation! A detonation in a Tashkent firing AP at an angled Pensacola. An angled Pensacola. And we get a detonation on the Pensacola. Took out the majority of his health. And I was pretty much speechless. I was expecting having, more complicated battle with that. But no. No. Yeah, that's actually really, really cool. I feel kind of bad for the guy. I felt real terrible. But the player, he was actually very, chalant about it. And as you will see later in chat. But yeah, the player was actually really nice and very wonderful. And I give you praise, even taking a detonation on a Pensacola from a destroyer. I gave you praise, dude. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the next replay, which is, I'm sorry, but in the Fubuki, and well, you'll see why I decided to show that replay, and then we'll have a third replay after that. So I will see you guys in the next replay. Alright, we are back in the next replay with the Fubuki, and I know I'm doing another Fubuki video. I know, I apologize, but I really had to show this one off because it's not so much as to me doing really well, it's about getting revenge. And you will see what I mean here in actually probably about 10-20 seconds. It's coming up real short, and this just ticks me off every time I play Destroyer. I swear this happens. Now take a look at the team. There are carriers in this team. There's also 2 North Carolinas. Keep an eye on the North Carolinas. And here becomes a dive bomber. Looks like he's coming right for me. Motherfucker. Really? And I'm spotted. And of course, since he's a Lexington, he has a 1,000-pound bomb. And I do pop smoke, but he already had me lined up. Take a hit. I speed up just a bit, so his next, if he does attempt again, which I think, fortunately, he doesn't, because our carrier is actually sending fighter planes over here to defend, which is nice, which is superb. So that one drop, and I don't know how many bombs actually hit me, but it took off half my health, and that pissed me off. I was like, really, barely in this game, and I've already lost half my health, and I haven't done anything. I haven't even fired yet. So if I were to die right now, I would not have made any money. So I was not a happy camper, and I wanted revenge. And lo and behold, the Lexington is way up there. He was division with the Benson, so I do have to watch out for the Benson, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. So I decide, let's get our revenge. Now, fortunately, for whatever reason, there's not really a lot of destroyers on the side. So this gives me the opportunity to actually move north and get closer. So I'm going to speed this part up because it's not much really happens at this moment. Our battleships are moving north. We do have a friendly destroyer. Let me grab hold of the mouse. It's the Hatsuharu. So he has decent torpedoes. But right now, I'm just going to speed this up. So, here we go. Alright, we are a little bit further in, and we finally got within range of these two North Carolinas who are trying to use this island, I guess, as protection. And I do fire at range, so let's actually follow these torpedoes and let's see how well we do. And I have to say, I love the Fubuki torpedoes, and I know I've been doing a lot of Fubuki torpedoes, but that's what I've been working on is my destroyer line. So hopefully I'll get at least some maybe good battleship in, or actually, I do have a good battleship. I think I will do that in the next replay. That will be our final replay. So we do land one torpedo. Very nice, knocked off 10,000. So North Carolina should know that there is a Fubuki, or at least a destroyer over here. Fortunately, since our Fubuki has extremely low detection, we can get extremely close. Like, look, 6.2. If my captain was not highly trained as he is, it would be I believe it's actually about 6.2. So we would have been detected there, but he doesn't know where we are, and that gives us ample opportunity to fire another spread. And you can see here I'm actually firing ahead because I do realize that he's in a turn, and when you're in a turn you go a lot slower. And don't mind that little beeping, it's just my computer. So I do lead him because when you get out of a turn you speed up. So my torpedoes are firing ahead and going to land very close to him. Let's see which lucky torpedo is gonna get the hit and possibly the kill. Ooh, looks like we got one. And two, and three, and four. Very nice. Took out the North Carolina with 5 torpedoes. And we're already sitting at 51,195. Now, the teams are fairly even. And it's a very close game, actually. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to help my team, but I will be able to focus on this North Carolina. I am also, at the same time, trying to get close to that Lexington, because I want my revenge. Alrighty, so, once again, the North Carolina is was currently dodging Hatsuharu torpedoes, and I expected him to actually turn east. So that's why you see that I fired torpedoes, kind of predicting where he was going. I wonder if these are gonna hit. What do you think, boys and girls? Are these gonna hit? Are we gonna get our second kill of the game? Let's see. Are we gonna get a torpedo hit? Not from that one. That one missed. And good night. 2 torpedo hits and took out the enemy North Carolina, which was pretty much the opposition on the side, which leaves the enemy Lexington all for ourselves. Yeah. I will never do that again. So Lexington has to know that we're kind of around here. He should have been aware that he just lost his friendly North Carolinas and that he spotted. Maybe he expects that the Hatsuharu is close and nearby, that it's from him. Nope. And also in chat, I just realized how bad my nickname is. Hack. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's actually kind of bad because hackers and whatnot. But anyway, we are getting really close. The Lexington, I think, is actually taking fire, or was taking fire from the friendly Megami. I believe there was the, let's see, Mutsuki was actually down there. Possibly died to a enemy cruiser, which there is a cruiser out east, and just look how close we can get. Now, I didn't want to get too close because his planes would have spotted me, since I do, or will, get detected in 3.1. But watch this. This Lexington's starting to back up. Huh. It's a little weird. Let's follow these torpedoes then. What is this Lexington doing? He knows he's spotted. And yes, granted, he was kind of in a bad place. And he's backing up. He's still backing up, so I do fire my guns. Because I just got spotted. And he's on fire now. And I don't know what this Lexington is doing. My torpedoes have unfortunately missed. And he's still backing up. What? What? What are you doing? For some odd reason, I don't know why, but this Lexington will continue backing up pretty much until he dies. He does not alter course. He does not, you know, speed up and try to use his at least speed to get away. No, he continues backing up. I mean, he's on fire. Do line up another salvo of torpedoes. I save one just in case he does go forward, which I actually kind of was expecting him, because, you know, there is a Fubuki that is currently firing on him. But no, he's still backing up. And yeah, let's follow these torpedoes. Can I follow these torpedoes? There we go. Let's follow these in. And I will have to say that how dare he attack me and find out where I was, because like I always do, I get my revenge. So we have a enemy New York sitting at very close to being full health. Alright everyone, welcome back to the last replay. The Koenig sitting at little bit above, actually approximately about half my health. And as you saw, that very first salvo the New York fired at me was high explosive. Okay, I can understand high explosive is great, especially if a battleship decides to be battle on. And as you can see, I'm currently firing armor piercing, and my secondaries are starting to open up. And just watch what happens. Normally, whenever you face another battleship, most times they will have armor piercing. Especially with us getting this close, you want armor piercing to really do damage. And another salvo, and another salvo with high explosive. Okay, it's like, huh. I'm really not afraid to show my side to this battleship. But he's totally okay with showing his side, so my guns are starting to turn in. Fire a salvo. Did 6k. And he's already lost about 23,000, actually about 26,000 points of health. And I've lost about 4,000 points of health. And it all comes down to what we're firing. There you go. See, he fired another salvo of high explosive, and again. He caught a fire, yeah, but I had damage control up, which was fine. I do have 2 additional heals. I'm trying to bring my back guns around. Kind of an issue with the Koenig I've noticed is the turning rate on the guns is a bit slow. And we did a whopping 10,000 points of damage, approximately, right there. He does fire another salvo, does catch us on fire, but it's only 1 fire. And we have 2 repair parties available for us. And at this point, the North New York should have been firing AP. If he had been, he probably would have done more serious damage to me. But no, of course not. He continues on, and I finish him with my armor piercing and take the kill. It's just, I mean, shout out to all the battleship captains. There's a time to fire high explosive, especially if he was bow-in, like in Iowa or North Carolina. That's a great time to fire high explosive. Go for it. But when you're in a pretty much a brawling distance, armor piercing might be a little bit better option next time. But hey, that's my opinion. So, I'm actually going to end this video off. I know it's a little bit shorter than I normally do, but... So, if you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great and fantastic day. Zai Jin.